One UI 3.1 update lands on Galaxy Tab S6 2 months ahead of schedule. We weren't expecting Samsung to release the Android 11-based One UI 3.1 firmware update for the Galaxy Tab S6 series earlier than May, but that's exactly what appears to be happening in Europe, or at the very least in Germany. Samsung has begun the One UI 3.1 firmware update rollout for the Galaxy Tab S6 series, though for the time being it might be limited to the Galaxy Tab S6 LTE, SMT865. The update weighs about 2.2 GB, it includes the March 2021 security patch, and Galaxy Tab S6 LTE owners in Germany can identify it by firmware version T865XXU4 Cub 7. Samsung has skipped One UI 3.0 for the Galaxy Tab S6. So the latest One UI 3.1 firmware update is a pretty big deal because it's coming after One UI 2.5. The latest version introduces a refreshed user interface and numerous other features and improvements. Samsung keyboard was improved with support for more languages, and the Galaxy Tab S6 can now take advantage of the auto switch functionality when using the tablet in conjunction with the Galaxy Buds Pro. Samsung might be bringing One UI 3.1 to the light mode earlier. Galaxy Tab S6 LTE owners can attempt to trigger the latest firmware update from the Settings app after accessing Software Update and tapping Download and Install. They can also refer to our firmware archive where they can search for the latest updates and download them for manual installation using a PC. As for the rest of the series, we suspect that the Wi-Fi-only Galaxy Tab S6 shouldn't be too far behind the LTE model. Likewise, given that Samsung has released the One UI 3.1 update a couple of months ahead of the initial schedule, there's a chance that the company will treat the Galaxy Tab S6 Lite with a timely firmware update as well. Both the standard Galaxy Tab S6 and Lite model were originally planned to receive the One UI 3.1 update in May.